Global Education Channel. This is a channel, a resourceful channel for human sustenance and development. This is a channel that we are going to get more knowledge and more practical ideas in education, in agriculture, in management, and other vital areas of life. So I thank you for subscribing and implore you to continue to follow and share with friends so that there can be human sustenance and development in our global society. Today, I'm once again isholadavidademola, and the subject contribution today is agricultural education. As I told us in the last clip, told us that agriculture is quite important. Agriculture is life. It gives life to man. No food, no life. Therefore, before you can do anything in life, whatever endeavor or discipline you are involved in life, agriculture is essential for you. That's what gives you food. And food is life. Without food, there will be no life. So let's follow on as we come together today again. As I've told us, I'm bringing current issues in every endeavor I'm speaking on. And the current issue on agricultural education today, I'm speaking on crop diseases, invasive crop diseases. Crop diseases that highly infested our crop during this farming season. Or this farming season witnessed great losses in crop production. And therefore, it's quite important to bring it up so that our local and international research centers can help farmers out and prevent such great high losses that happened this year. So as I've said, I'm talking on some diseases of crops. And number one I'm talking about tonight is corn smut. Corn smut is a fungal disease. That's the conservative organism. It's a fungal disease. And the syllabus made this. That is a fungal disease that really attacks corn. Corn is otherwise called maize. This is a corn crop. This is a corn crop. And from what you see in my hand, you can see these crops. This maize crop is already affected. You can see this maize crop. You can see the infestation of the fungus on the crop, on the ear of the corn. The ear is already affected. And the symptom, you see guards that are turning black and already getting ready to split up. You can see the second plant also has guards on the ear. Guards on the ear, which enclose the spores of the corn. Remember, small disease is not only common on maize, common on sorghum, that's getting corn. Common on rice and other cereal crops. But today, I just bring maize up because it really affected maize this year. This is corn smut. And corn smut, you will see a picture, the image again from your screen of how it was really black. This blackness has been washed away because of the recent rainfall. That's why the blackness of this one is already washed away. You can see, I just break this. I see this one in my hand now. On these plants, these are the guards on the ears. These are the guards which are developing. Fungus is in this. By the time they break up, you will see enclosed black materials. The ears of the corn are supposed to receive the gametes for fertilization. It's already affected. It's already affected. The ears are affected and full of the black spots of the fungus. You can see it's already coming down on the white paper I'm having on my table. So this is corn spot. You will see it better on the picture that is shown. Look at the gourd clearly shown here. This one is just developing. This gourd is just developing. Just coming up. By the time it's striped, it will break loose and you see the black spots coming up. And then if you look at the grains will have been affected. The grains of the corn will have been affected. Inside it, by the time you pick up a grain, you remove a grain like this. When you harvest it, after harvesting, by the time you pick a grain up like this, and you press the grain, you find out that it will just break. Boom. You see, I can break this one out, it's easily break. Because it's not yet, the grains are not yet affected because the growing of the fungus has just started. By the time it has grown into the grains, it has affected the grains of the crop, find out that there will be blackish something. Number one, when you take the grain like this and you look inside, you will see the yellow color. The yellow cover of the grain is still there, but inside, if you look inside the yellow color cover, you see blackness inside. And by the time you press the grain, it just sounds boom, and then the spores of the corn will come out. This is common smut. It highly affected our maize crop this year. And as I've said, it was spread by a fungal disease. And how do we prevent this fungal disease? This fungal disease can be prevented by crop rotation, farm sanitation. That is, you clear all the previous year stocks away, either by burying them out of the farm or burning them out of the farm, so that anything remaining from the past year's corn infestation will be destroyed out of the farm. So farm sanitation is quite important. Not only for farm sanitation, crop rotation is essential. Crop rotation enables you to rotate your crops on the land, so that disease that affects the crop of this year will not be able to get that crop to affect next year. The principles of crop rotation are there, which we need to follow, and which will prevent the spread of disease in some 2, 3, 4 years cropping season. So crop rotation is quite important. Land rotation, where possible, where land is available in local areas, land will also be rotated. So these are ways we can prevent this fungus disease. Not only that, I want to talk on the control of the fungus. In controlling the fungus, number one thing is roguing. Immediately you notice any plant like this, you uproot, you rogue, uproot it. Just as I've done this, I removed this one from infected farm. So you uproot the plant and bury it or burn it outside the farm, so that the fungus will not be blown into other areas, because the mode of spread of the fungus is wind. It's spread by wind. And so you have to uproot, root it out carefully and take it out carefully, so that it will not be blown to other crops growing around. So roguing is quite important. Not only roguing, the application of fumigants. You apply fumigants, recommended fumigants in your region or nation. Apply fumigants so that it can it can correct the situation. Not only application of fumigants that is necessary, it is quite necessary for our research institute to help us more, because observation is that this infestation is becoming more prevalent on our maize plants. And maize is an essential roughage plant. The plant that gives us roughage are necessary for all areas of life, used for various things in human nutrition. And therefore, research should help us in finding solution to this fungal disease. Most of the things I'm bringing out, it's not that there's no conventional control, no conventional prevention, but these plants diseases, they are becoming more resistant. The same thing with pests. They are becoming more resistant to both prevention and control. So more research is still needed that we prevent their widespread. The more we are trying to control and prevent, the more these plants, diseases, and pests are prevailing. The more they are spreading massively all over, and the more they are invading and infesting our crops. That is why I'm bringing them up as the current problem of farmers in this farming season. So therefore, I'm imploring that our research centers to help us to look into this. The next disease I'm talking about today is yellowing and culling of leaf. When I was discussing in the last clip, I mentioned that yellowing and culling of leaf was a widespread disease this year. A conservative organism is virus. This virus was spread by whiteflies, and the disease this year was so rampant everywhere, all over my area that I came from where I'm making this global education. The disease was so rampant, it affected leafy vegetables, tomato, pepper, okra. They have yellowing and culling of leaves, and you see their leaves wrinkling. See their leaves wrinkling. So therefore, it affected most of this crop this year grossly. to the point that the effect was so secure on the farmers. Farmers recorded 70% of harvest. So that means, sorry, 70% of losses from their harvest. They had only 30%. Where they have been having up to 20, 25 tons, they were only able to have 3 to 5 tons of harvest this year. You will see the clip of the okra and the video clip of the okra, where the farmer was spraying the okra farm. Yet with the spraying, the farm was so good. You can see it's so attractive, and it's a massive farm, very massive, up to 8, 10 hectares of land for okra alone. So it's a massive farm. We see the image also, the image of the farm, how large the farm was. But however, we see the yellowing and culling of leaf affected the whole farm, and great losses were incurred by the farmer. And this farmer, he borrowed money from cooperatives, from banks, from lenders, and other sources. And how would they be able to pay back? So this can lead to frustration and discouragement in the coming farming season. And population is increasing. We all need food. Food is life. Without food, there will be no life. And therefore, research should help us to find a solution to such a situation. Though, yellowing of leaves, yellowing and culling of leaves are caused by different things. It can be white flies, as I've mentioned, transmitting viral disease. It can also be nematode in some cases. It can be watering issue. That's either overwatering or underwatering. But whatever the cause may be, we should try to find out the reason in our area, and research will help us against this yellowing and culling of leaves in our farms against coming planting season. So it can be prevented by farm sanitation, by crop rotation, by seed treatments. So as we can prevent it, we can also control it. It can be controlled by application of fumigants. And controlled by application of fumigants recommended in our regions or nations. Therefore, this disease was so much prevalent and rampant this year. Things should be done to help the farmers out to recover from economic losses. It was a gross economic loss this year for farmers. And so research institutes, our governments from different nations should help farmers to recover from economic losses due to these crop diseases. Thank you for watching, and I hope you remember to press the subscription button to follow, and then also press the notification button so that YouTube can notify you when my last video is out. And also, don't forget to share with your friends so that we all can benefit, can have what will help to sustain our life and develop our society. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe. Thank you.